TV 24, KSEE, Fresno.
12 tomorrow at 4:30 on 24. This is News 24 with Kim Gilbert, Keith Eldridge, and Mark Erickson on sports.
Good evening. It looks like Britain is getting its first...
We give you more.
You're watching News Center 24 with Bud Elliott, Stephanie Barugian, Brent Schweigert, and Sean Boyd.
Good evening, everyone. Cigarette vending machines have long been a convenient way for smokers to fuel their habits.
You're watching KSEE 24 Fresno. We give you more.
You're watching KSEE 24-Hour Night Watch, the Valley's #1 newscast with Stephanie Barugian, Bud Elliott, Brent Schweigert Sports, and Sean Boyd Weather.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, racial tensions threaten the Tulare County community of Dinuba.
KSEE 24-Hour News continues at 5.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you thought Fresno's restaurants would be smoke-free when you go out to dinner tonight, think again.
An all-out ban on smoking was supposed to go into effect today, but smokers, smokers' friends, and restaurant bar owners collected more than 20...
KSEE 24-Hour News continues with Night Watch at 11.
Good evening and welcome. We here are at the...
This is KSEE 24-Hour News at 6. Coverage you can count on with Stephanie Barugian, Bud Elliott, Sean Boyd, weather, and Orrin Winnick with sports.
It's positive. It's going to be good news. And I says, it's...
The Valley's #1 11 o'clock newscast. This is KSEE 24-Hour News, 11 at 11. Coverage you can count on with Bud Elliott, Stephanie Barugian, Sean Boyd weather, and Orrin Winnick with sports.
The President of the United States is supposed to land in the Valley anytime.
The people you count on. This is KSEE 24 News at 6.
Tonight at 6, the Wesson children need...
The people you count on. This is KSEE 24 News at 6.
There's something you can relate to. Still on KSEE 24 News at 11, mercy or mistake. Those for and against an assisted suicide bill take sides. And Britney Spears breaks the silence, the latest on her pregnancy. KSEE 24 News at 11. Now.
The people you count on. This is KSEE 24 News at 11.
Sure. He was found out in the pasture, behind a lump of dirt.
The people you count on. This is KSEE 24 News with Stephanie Barugian, Rich Rodriguez, Anthony Flores Sports, and Chief Meteorologist Jason Laney from the Weather Lab. KSEE 24 News at 11.
Now, first in the morning, KSEE Sunrise, Central Valley's news station.
Good morning. It's Monday, December 14th. The time is 4:30. I'm Pamela.
Now, first at 6. KSEE 24 News, Central Valley's news station.
Our top story, another Valley County declares a state of emergency as the state...
Now, big stories and breaking news. This is KSEE 24 News at 11, Central Valley's news station.
An historic vote on health care reform tonight.
Delivering the most local news. Now, KSEE 24 brings you the Valley's first and only 7 p.m. news.
Thanks for joining us at 7. I'm Carolyn Bruck. The mayor of Sanger is facing a possible...
This is the 6 o'clock news on KSEE 24. News that matters.
The Valley paused today to recognize the great sacrifices made by our men and women.
KSEE 24 News begins with a forecast first from your local weather authority.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Heidi Wagner with your forecast first, and we have nice...
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News Sunrise.
Coming up on KSEE 24 Sunrise, Fresno drivers are in for some big traffic changes this weekend.
Plus, Fresno police are offering tips for keeping the little ones safe. Until 11 p.m., you can see we get to 58 degrees. Very nice Halloween forecast on the way. We'll have all on your weekend forecast coming up. KSEE 24 Midday starts right now.
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News Midday.
Coming up on KSEE
Weekend, KSEE 24 News at 11 starts now.
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News at 11.
The local animal shelter asking for help tonight after 2 crimes has them taking care of more animals.
News continues.
This is KSEE 24 News at 11 with Stephanie Baruzian, Evan Offset, and the most accurate meteorologist in Central California, AJ Fox, and your local weather authority forecast. KSEE 24 News, local news that matters. News that matters. This is KSEE 24 News Sunrise.
This morning right here on KSEE 24 Sunrise, the search is on in Fresno. A robber points a gun at a liquor store clerking.
This is KSEE 24 News Midday with Joe Moeller and Central California's most accurate forecast with AMS certified meteorologist Lauren Wallace, your local weather authority. KSEE 24, local news that matters. KSEE 24 News begins with your forecast first from your local weather authority.
I'm Chief Meteorologist AJ Fox. A nice warm day today. We're at 84 in Madera, 83 right now in Fresno. Now,
local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News at 5.
A difficult day for local Catholics as a Fresno
starts now.
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News at 11.
From the North Valley to the south, lightning and thunder hitting throughout the valley.
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News Sunrise. Coming up this morning on Sunrise, the hearing for the person being charged with mislabeling.
Now,
KSEE 24, local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News at 6.
You're looking for what could the survivor done to prevent this, and there's nothing that the survivor could have done at the
Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News at 11.
Everyone's talking about it. Mother Nature packing another big punch across the valley floor and the
KSEE 24 Fresno. We give you more.